had some video I wanted to make talking about some sort of important spoonie type thing. And, it was some really great idea. And I totally forgot what it was, because I thought of it last night and I didn't write it down and I went to sleep. So instead, I have, this, which is the same thing I always say, pretty much. I do have, I've come into, like, a different type of idea for some videos, which I'm gonna, I think, try and do in a few minutes, but it's gonna be a longer process. I'm just putting up a little vlog to kind of vent my frustrations about pain, and I know that's what I always do. I always say, I guess I'm just hoping there's someone out there that can relate. Pain is such an isolating thing, I think. Because I know people who have chronic pain. I mean, I guess I'm assuming other people feel the same way I do more than anything. But I know that I feel, I guess, it's the one thing in my life that keeps me from developing deeper relationships with people. And it's difficult. Because, I mean, as a human being, you just want to, you want to function, and you can't. It's like, I want to get up at 9 and take a shower and wash my face and hair and all that stuff. Instead, it's afternoon, it's 1 o'clock. It's like, I might be able to go take a shower. It's probably going to take me like an hour and a half or something for the whole process. It's going to sap all of my energy. I'm going to come in here, get dressed, lay down, maybe take a nap. And then hopefully later I'll be able to do something that I want to do. And then through all that process, I'm either going to ignore all of my texts, I'm going to ignore all of my calls, if I even get any at this point. At this point, it's like my phone, forget it. It's like, I don't even bother anymore. And it's not because I don't want to talk to the other people on the other end of, that connection, but it's because I don't have the extra energy. It's like I don't know what to say. It's like I don't know how to pick up the phone and be like, oh, what'd I do today? I took a shower, and it took me all day to, like, mentally prepare, and then get in the shower, and then get out of the shower, and then, restore my energy. It's like, yeah, because people don't understand that at all. People don't understand how pain just takes everything out of you. And today, it's like, today is, I don't know, it's not a bad pain day, but it's not a good one either. And it just feels like it feels like my feet have been cut off and I'm just walking on bloody stumps. And I don't think other people can understand that when they'd say, it's like, oh, if you walked a little more, maybe it would hurt less. And it's like, yeah, it might. It's like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I could do that, it might hurt less eventually. It might hurt less. It would probably still hurt the same, but I might be more used to it. But who the fuck in God's green earth wants to walk around when their feet hurt like that? And when there's nothing you can do to make it stop, when you can't, pop a pain pill and make it go away, there's nothing you want to do but just, like, lay in bed. I know the person telling me this probably wouldn't do what they're telling me to do, But it's really easy for them to say that to me when they're not in pain. It's really easy to give that advice when you're not the one in pain. And so it's frustrating. It really, really is. Everybody's, like, lately been on me about, like, I don't know if it's just because I seem better, because maybe I'm doing better, like, mentally, maybe my mood's been better, and so it seems like I'm in less pain, which is absolutely 100% not true, because my pain has been probably some of the worst it's ever been in my life, but I'm just maybe handling it better. But people have been on me, it's like, oh, now that you're feeling better, like, literally, those are some of the words that are coming out of people's mouths, and it's like, when did I say I was feeling better? But whatever. It's like, now that you're feeling better, maybe you can do something about your weight, and it's like, one, it's like, just because I look better doesn't mean I'm feeling better. Two, it's like, yeah, again, not feeling better, so, my pain's absolutely worse. It's like, yeah, I would absolutely try and do something about my weight if I had any idea what to do. Right now, the issue I have is, like, I don't eat enough to sustain a human being, and I know I don't eat the right things when I do, but I mean, like, it's basically, I'll forget to eat, or I won't have the energy to get out of bed to eat, and then it's like, I just will eat whatever someone gives me, because I don't have the energy to do it. So, you know, and who even cares about eating or food when you feel this bad? Like, nobody. So, I mean, I don't know. It's just like, I don't care. So, I mean, I it's not even a lie. I just don't even care about that. And then as far as exercise goes, it's like, I've basically graduated from a cane to a walker almost 100% of the time. I'm basically, where I used to be able to walk around most of my house without a mobility aid, while I'm still trying to do that, it's like I'm not really able to as much anymore, so I'm almost on a cane 100% of the time, because I just can't walk around my house anymore without the use of a cane. Which, I don't know, it's like, I wasn't even that bad in the hospital. It's like, because I could walk the few steps around our room and everything. When I say our, I'm thinking of Margie, but yeah. I don't even know. I don't. It's like, and there's shit going on in my body. It's like, you can't even deny that stuff isn't going on. Like, my blood work, I've had multiple blood works done in the past month or so, and all of them have showed, it's like, one, I'm anemic. We don't know why I'm anemic, because there should have been no reason. I hadn't had a period in months at that point. I guess it's probably a nutritional thing, because again, like I said, I'm not eating. But I was on iron pills, but then we didn't get them filled because we wanted to talk to my actual doctor, because then my other blood work didn't show that I was anemic, I don't think, when I was in the hospital. So we didn't know if I should keep taking them or not. And anyway, my white blood count was down on all of my blood work 3 different times. It was before I went into the hospital, and when I was in the hospital, and when I came out of the hospital. It's been down all of those times. And all of those times, it should have been up. It should have been elevated, because I was sick all of those times. So we have no idea why it wasn't. And so, it's a long time to wait for information like that, especially when I'll probably be referred out to someone else. But I have to wait 2 weeks to go back to my doctor and ask him what the F is up with that. And I'll probably be referred out to a rheumatologist, because more likely than not, it's something inflammatory, or you know, something else going on in my body, like lupus or rheumatoid arthritis, something like that. Or it could be like stuff with my spleen, because my spleen was enlarged. But also I don't know if my internist is capable of taking care of that, and I have no idea who I would be referred out to for that sort of thing. And that even can be like a problem that would refer to something like, it would be a symptom of another thing, like maybe another inflammatory illness or something, like even lymphoma at this point. So, I mean, I'm trying not to think the worst things, because I know everything online is going to say cancer, cancer, cancer. But, I mean, at this point, there is a chance it could be cancer. Which, you know, doesn't freak me out. I've had cancer scares in the past. It's something that just doesn't scare me anymore. I mean, being this sick, I don't know. I mean, it makes me sad to know that I'm just not even scared to hear something like that even, or to have something like that be possible, because I feel like that's when you're not afraid of that. It's like you've reached a point in your life where you feel like, I mean, you feel like your body's betrayed you to the point where, you know, there's nothing else it can do. It's like there's no lower it can go. And I guess I sort of do feel like that. I sort of feel like, I mean, cancer isn't any lower than my body's gone right now. I'm not saying that cancer isn't going to be worse, the treatment wouldn't be worse or whatever, but I'm saying, like, my body's basically, you know, done it all to me, all of the torture, all of the time. Like, this isn't anything new, really. I mean, for, what, a year and a half now, it's like I've been in some of the worst pain. I mean, reflex sympathetic dystrophy is recognized as some of the worst pain, like, even possible. So, I mean, I feel like, what else can my body possibly do that's going to be worse than this? And I know it's dumb to think that, because then when you think that, your body's definitely going to throw something worse at you. But it's like, I just don't even... How are you supposed to care? Where are you supposed to get that kind of energy from? So yeah, it's like I don't even have the energy to care, so who cares? But, yeah. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to rant, and I'm going to end this before 15 minutes, because iMovie and my iPad have been kind of picky about uploading things more than 15 minutes, even though I'm pretty sure I have that feature allowed, since I am, like, in the partner program or whatever it is. But yeah. It's like you wouldn't know it, because my quality of video is super crappy. And for that, I apologize. I really do. I really meant to do better than this. But behind the scenes, I'm working on stuff that is so much cooler and so much better. And I hope in the spring or in the summer, I'll be able to do some cool stuff. Do some cool stuff with some other people, and do some cool stuff just with what I've been learning, because I'm learning new things now too, and just, you know, do some cool stuff in general. Hopefully y'all like it. Hopefully I can use it to raise some money for charity and things like that. That's really what I wanted to do with this channel, but I only have 30 seconds before it's 15 minutes, so I love you guys. If you need me, contact me. I'm always around. Love you. Bye.